Greetings. Salutations to everybody. Salutations to the whole Raider Nation. This is an early morning version of Raider Nation Unlimited. I'm your man, Wasted Talent. Wanted to come in and chat with the nation. Work schedule changed this week, so it's kind of my normal time. I can't come on during my normal time. Starting back Monday, we'll be back to 7 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. Pacific. Raider Nation Unlimited. Okay. Why I just chew this gum? I'm sorry, everybody. I know y'all don't want me popping gum. But salutations, everybody. I just want to talk a little Raider football before I work out and go to work. So let me see who's all up in the place to be. My guy, LV Maximus, the official security for Mount Shieldmore and Raider Nation Unlimited, my brother. Thank you. Salutations. Paul Edgerton, greetings from England, sir. From Pineapple on Pizza Liberation Front. That is blasphemy. You were banned. Be no pineapples on pizza over here on Raider Nation Unlimited, man. Salutations, my brother. Raider for a Nation. Listen, man. What's good, Wasted Talent? What's going on? My brother Tyler Raider, what is the deal, brother? What is the deal, man? Clockwork Steez. Raider Junkie Cisco. What's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being up in the place, man. Raider Nerd, my dude, what's up? Super Amari Khan. Love Perryman's response to Kaepernick. I'm the wrong person to ask about it. I don't pay attention to none of that. Then they asked him, and he said the same thing again. Listen, man, this is a great thing. Look, Raider Purge, what is the deal? The Thick Frame Nation is in the place. Raiders for life. I'm not going to front. I think we need Ndamukong Suh more than we need Kaepernick, but both if we can. Now, oh, my God. Eric Raiders Hunter, Newark via Patterson, Jersey boy in the place. What's the thing from the Brick City, huh? That's what it is. Ty Hughes, South Jersey in the place. Oh, all my Jersey people pulling up. Tony Flows, my guy. What up, man? All right, look, dig. Kyle Holt, what's up, man? What's going on? Yo, we got 30 in the room, yo. Y'all get wasted with me. Hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. So look, man, your man Waste has been out of it, right? So it's a couple things we need to dive deep into, right? Few things. The Kaepernick thing, right? I kind of touched on it, brushed on it a little bit. I was on Doc's channel. I said my piece. My view on the Kaepernick thing is kind of changing a bit, though. Because it's a three-pronged thing here that I didn't think about when I was on the air. Colin Kaepernick, when I'm viewing a quarterback, right, I'm viewing the guy being a finished, ready product, ready to go into play. Because we just talk about from a football perspective, right? But if Colin Kaepernick still has the arm talent, he has the mental acuity, he has the speed, his body is healthy, he hasn't been getting hit in 6 years, right? And you can bring him in the locker room and he has time to get into football shape and practice, and he don't have to go out there and play right away. It's a damn good backup that you can get on the cheap, right? And then in another part of it, the marketing aspects. Man, what would look nicer than that Kaepernick on a Raider jersey? You talk about the ultimate outlaw jersey. I mean, there you have it, right? So from a market perspective, it makes sense. And then from a talent perspective, it makes sense because you have a guy that has starting level ability in the league that can win you a game or two if your guy goes down. So I have no problem with it. It's not going to be a financial hardship to bring him in. If they feel like he can help the team win, I'm all for it because you guys know, like I said, it's all about this. And it's not going to be a lot of money. He's a backup. So, listen, I'm a little more open-minded to it. Do I think that there are probably other options out there that are better? Yeah, I do. I think Cam Newton has, a lot to offer based off of the fact that he played in his offense in New England. And they're similar players, and Cam Newton has played more recently. We have more game tape on him. So, to be honest with you, I'd rather Cam, but if they brought Cap in, I got no problem with it, man. But the veteran that I'm looking for, and a lot of you are putting that in the chat, is Ndamukong Suh in the veteran corner. Brother, we'll see, right? With Ndamukong Suh, I think that's more so media fodder than anything. I haven't heard the Raiders being connected to Ndamukong Suh at all. I think the media and we are kind of pushing that narrative. And I'm going to probably back off of that. Because if they feel like what they have in this locker room is enough to get us by, then I'm just going to believe in these guys, right? They got a lot of young guys, but I'm going to tell you something. Adding in Dominican Sue effectively upgrades our defense one notch, because you have a guy that is a Hall of Fame talent next to all of these young guys like Matthew Butler, Neil Thick Frame Farrell, all of these dudes, man, all of these young minds that could be molded by a vet who knows how to get it done. He's going to bring that nastiness and that competitiveness to this locker room. It's an edge that I think the Raiders are missing. I think the Raiders are getting a little too corporate for me. We need that edge, man. We need that nastiness in the locker room, bro. And I think, yo, I just hope it happens, man. I'm a big Sue guy. I hope they bring Sue in. But you know what, guys? This Tyler Raider. Breaking news. The Raiders signed right tackle Jamarcus Russell for 3 pints of the turkey sandwich. You bugging, yo. Raider critique. He says he'd rather have Captain Cam. Raider critique, you gotta let me know. You know what I'm saying? Based off of what we know, right? Like, there are two parts of all of this, right? Do I think that the Raiders are built to handle controversy? Yes. We're the most controversial team in the league right now. We've always been the most controversial team. And you look at the way this team handled adversity last year with the Gruden situation. I think the people we have in this locker room, especially Derek Carr, having a leader like that, and the coaches that we have, I think that we can handle it. But the one thing about that is that, you know, with the guy like Cap, you have to figure out whether he can still play. I know what I'm getting when I bring Cam Newton in. I know what I'm getting. I know I got a guy that is a little washed. I know I got a guy that's not going to pose a real threat to Derek Carr's position. I know that that's a guy that can start in this league, who's been a league MVP, who's taken a team to a Super Bowl, and that for a couple of weeks, Cam can get it done for you. He'll get it done differently than Derek, but he can get it done for you. With Cap, he's still kind of an unknown commodity right now because he's been out of the game so long. Do I think it's likely that he can play at a high level? Yes. But do I know that Cam Newton could still play in this league for a small amount of time? Yeah, I know that. If I got to go into the season with Cam Newton as my starter, I'm worried right now because of the arm talent and the situation, the limitations he has physically. But if Derek goes down for a game or two, do I think we can craft the offense so Cam can lay it all out there and can win? Yeah, I believe so. But hey, let me put up Raider critiques. We know what Cam gives us in a 4-game stretch, 1-3. Cap is interesting because we don't know what to expect. But see, critique, that's my thing, bro. I need to know what to expect when we're talking about who we have on his roster and when we talk about driving the Equinox forward. We talk about winning. I don't want a question mark on this roster. I'm not saying everybody's got to be a Pro Bowl level talent. I'm not saying everybody's got to be Devontae Adams. I'm not saying that all of our backups have to be as good as Derek Carr, because that's not likely. But I need to know what I have. See, because what I don't want is I don't want a situation where the man comes in and plays like Connor Cook. You know what I'm saying? LV says he doesn't trust Cam. I mean, bro, for a backup, LV, really? Like, you know, Cam played pretty damn well in New England, bro. Cam Newton played pretty damn well in New England. Let's be for real here. Before he got COVID, Cam Newton played very well in New England. And down in Carolina, I think the way that they used Cam was wrong and it was incorrect. I think that they were trying to use Cam Newton the way that he played back in 2017 and 18, like, you know what I'm saying? Like back in 2014, old school Cam. They were trying to use him the wrong way. I think Josh McDaniels knows how to use Cam based off of what he can do now. And we saw that when he was in New England. Do you think Cam goes somewhere? Injury is his only chance of starting, though. Yeah, I mean, bro, Cam's definitely going to be on somebody's roster if he wants to be and he accepts his role as a backup. But see, hey, Raider Junkie Cisco. See, my thing with that is that That's a de minimis amount of money, right? Cam is not going to come in and ask for the bag. Like, Cam, no, he's not a starter no more, bro. So that's all subjective. That's all subjective, man. Yeah, and that's a fact. Listen, when you talk about these two players at their best, when you talk about these guys at their best, who's a better player, Cam Newton or Colin Kaepernick? There's no question Cam Newton was the better player. There is no question. No question, bro. So look, man, like I said the other day, Omar, Cap can't tie Cam Newton's shoes. I said this on Doc Show. He can't. It's Cam Newton we talking about here, bro. It's Cam Newton we talking about. You agree with what he... Listen, Cam Newton, at this point in his career, bro, at this point in his career, I don't think Cam has a bad attitude, a critique. Like, I've never seen Cam Newton be like a bad teammate or be 2-1 and stuff. I think Cam understands where he is at this point in his life and his career. I mean, he'd have to be a moron to not understand where he is physically. He knows his physical limitations, bro. He knows it. So, guys, when it comes to our main backup quarterback, I'm okay with Nick Mullen, right? I'm okay. I know Nick Mullen can play. He's coming. Nick Mullins beat us a couple years ago. Mike Downs, good morning. What's going on? Oh, wait, that's a good one, bro. Who gets the first defensive touchdown this season? The first defensive touchdown this season. Now, if Trayvon Mullen was healthy, I would say Mullen, right? Lock Ya-Sin is not that kind of corner. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say Max Crosby. I'm going to say it's going to be a defensive lineman that gets our first defensive touchdown this season off of a forced fumble by the end zone. Hey, critique, bro. That's what we here for. We gonna have to agree to disagree on this, bro. We got to agree to disagree on this, bro. I appreciate you for pulling up, though. Chandler Jones, right? Listen, I got to go with my man, Mad Max. He been a Raider a long time, bro. Van City, what's up, man? Top of the morning to everybody. All right, y'all. Now, look, we got to go into what we got going on in OTAs, man. There are a lot of really reassuring things that I'm seeing coming out of the OTAs, man. One, yesterday the Raiders had the press conference afterwards. There's a few things that are very, very hopeful and promising to me that I'm seeing from this regime. The one big thing is that Josh McDaniels kind of put his arm around Derek Carr. He stepped up and he said that Derek's his guy. You don't understand how that just puts so many things to bed by him doing that. Because as long as Josh is saying that Derek's his guy, everything in the media dies. Now, in the front office, they can have trepidation. They can be like, hey, listen, man, we have to leave an out if Derek doesn't play well. You can see that from his contract. They got their out. So as long as Josh is saying that he's our guy, we love him. So now all of that speculation, every time there's a trade rumor, anytime a good team needs a quarterback you're not going to hear any of the bull. You come on, ready critique. You already know, man. That's what we do, bro. We can't all agree all the time, my brother. Much love to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, in the Gruden regime, the one thing I will say is that John Gruden always had a wandering eye for other quarterbacks. He always said Derek was his guy, but when we had 2 first-round picks the year Kyler Murray was drafted, he showed up a few times. He was at his pro day, and I know you got to do your just due, but you can send a scout to do that. You don't show up at his fucking pro day, bro. Or him bringing in the former number 2 pick of Marcus Mariota, which was a good move. But we know how enamored he was with Marcus Mariota, right? He was always bringing in other quarterbacks. You always kind of had this feeling that Derek just really wasn't his guy. You kind of felt like half pregnant with that situation, right? And with this situation, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Josh McDaniels is behind this guy. That's one controversy gone. Another thing that's very promising out of this, some of the things I've been hearing about Alex Leatherwood and them trying him out at right tackle. See, a lot of what happened to Alex Leatherwood, man, I think we kind of made a mistake last year with judging that guy. We made a mistake because you got to look at, Alex Leatherwood's first few games in the National Football League, man. We got to look at that. Mike Downs, my brother, thank you for the $5 donation, brother. Wasted. I worry that the media will divide the nation. Cameras constantly on Kaepernick on the sideline, they're waiting for Derek Carr to mess up. Mike Downs, that is a very valid concern, bro, because, not to go back on the Colin Kaepernick thing, but Colin Kaepernick is the most polarizing athlete in professional sports at this point, bar none, right? And we definitely have to unpack the things that come along with that, because you have a lot of people who parade themselves as football fans that say that they're going to stop watching football because of a player's beliefs, right? And these very same people are worried about this man's political beliefs, but they have yet to say anything about children being hurt. They have yet to weigh in on, things that matter in this world. Some of these people who are coming out in protest of this man so vehemently will go and we'll have a player who can get a DUI and kill somebody, and they'll still support the team, and they won't care. They'll have a quarterback that's accused of sexually molesting and raping a bunch of women. As long as he can play, they'll be okay with that. But this is the line of demarcation. See, I think a lot of the times when you talk about the protests or all of this stuff, you got to look at it from a space where what are your intentions when you speak about this? What are your intentions? Do you really, canonize this country that much to the point where you can't just respect a man's viewpoint even if you don't agree with it? I mean, because it's essentially that's what America is about, right? America kind of grants you that right to protest. America grants you that right to express yourself. Now, it all depends on what forum that you want to do it in, right? But for me, that's never a deal breaker for me disagreeing with the man, because I'm the kind of person where if I disagree with a man, I want to, even if we're not going to come to a common accord, I need to understand where that man is coming from. But I don't hate a man for me not agreeing with him. Like, there are people that I know that are cool guys that don't believe in God. I do. Very much so. Very much so. But guess what? If they don't, that's on them. Because we'll see one day, right? So I think a lot of this false outrage and stuff like that, I think people always look for something to be angry about. They look for something to go in the chat rooms and chat about. They come up and down and they comment. They want to cancel something. Everybody's looking for something to be mad about. And they're not worried about the real shit that's going on. You know what I mean? Because for you to worry and focus on what's real and actually do something about it takes a lot of fucking work. It don't take no work to hate on something. This man playing football changes nothing in this world. It doesn't. Do I agree with a lot of some of his stances and stuff like that? Yo, what I agree with is the intent, right? But the execution of it is, where it gets a little foggy, right? As a black man, because it's like, okay, you did this, now what, right? Or you want to position yourself as a revolutionary, but then you get a contract with Nike. I mean, who's more responsible for the disenfranchisement of people than Nike, right? No disrespect to them, but it's a lot. It's a lot, and I don't want to get into this pissing match about this guy, right? But when he came out, anybody who would question the fact that what he was saying was wrong, I kind of got to question you. What he was saying is wrong. He's a young guy. He's figuring it out, right? So when you come out there and you do all of these things, you got to realize something. There's a certain way you got to walk. I was always uncomfortable with the fact that they compared him to Muhammad Ali. And I think that there's no comparison because Muhammad Ali could have lost everything when he made the choice and the sacrifice he made. Muhammad Ali was going broke. Muhammad Ali put everything, his career, everything he had on the line. And that's why he's so revered. You know, I think that in today's world, we got to look at what's lost and what's gained, right? So this is a guy who actually, off of his activism, has made a lot of money, and I can't be mad at that, right? But you got to look at it from a perspective of, you know, you can't be mad when somebody's a little questioned about it. Like, okay, what's up? You trying to make money? You trying to protest? What is it? So you never had to wonder that with Muhammad Ali. You never had to wonder that, right? So with this man, right, at this point, everything's come out in the wash. He made his point. He wants to come back to the league. You know what I mean? The one big sticking point that I had with him that bothered me, and, you know, if people want to cancel me for I didn't like him comparing the national football to chattel slavery, because you're getting paid and you know, there are other people, other races up there going on the chopping block too. I don't like that juxtaposition. I think that that's something that really, really bothered me. Very, very much so. You know what I mean? So when you talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. I respect what the man tried to do. You know what I mean? I think that somewhere along the line, when you get involved, you kind of jump into things, and you have to kind of figure it out. Because I'm sure when he made this move, he didn't think all the opportunities were going to open up for him. I don't think that he understood where he was going to go with it all. And then as you get a little longer in the tooth, you know, for you to make it to that level of athletics, you got to love it, right? You got to love it. So then it's like, damn, I made this choice and now I can't do something that I love to do. You know what I mean? So I think two things could be right at the same time. And I can see how people are, and this is not for me to waffle, I'm just understanding God. I can see how certain people can look at, you know, the national anthem and it can mean something to them, right? But I think that people that look at this country and they look at the national anthem, they look at the flag and it means something to them, they can't expect it to mean the same thing to everybody, because everybody in this country has a different vantage point, and you got to respect their vantage point. You understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all I want to say about that, because my show is not really about that kind of shit. But what I will say is that man should be able to come in there. He should be able to play football if he's the right man for the job, right? And it should be about the game. Come in here, play the game, be a backup. If it's time for you to play, perform, and I'll accept you. You know what I'm saying? And I also will say another thing, that he's not wrong, right? He's not wrong. You know what I'm saying? When you grow up in a certain neighborhood, he's not wrong, right? But the thing about it is, at this point, what now? Because we've done all of that, right? So now what's next? What's the call to action? Right? How do we make this whole? How do we make this better? See, because me being older, I'm always about how, like, okay, we're gonna get out here, we angry, right? We've highlighted this issue. My brother, Kenneth Hotep. Salute, my brother. Appreciate you, my dog. My thing is that, okay, now what next? What's the call of action at this point? And that was always my point. You know what I mean? What's the call of action? Now, see, on a micro level, we do what we do, right? So we can't look for these people that are like these messiahs in the media to kind of make the social ills of our neighborhoods right. And I think there's a lot of that too. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of that too. And we have to start making this country and making this world the world we want to live in front of us, in our neighborhoods. We got to take some of that shit on too. So I think a lot of the people that you're gonna hear that are gonna be upset, they say they're never gonna watch football again, they're never gonna watch the Raiders again. That means they really weren't fans and they don't give a shit. And they just want something to be angry about. I just don't like this world where we can't disagree with somebody civilly and we can't compartmentalize people's beliefs. We got to get away from that. But yo, that's not what we came to talk about, y'all. That ain't what we came to talk about. I guess that's the wasted word of wisdom for the day, right? Let me look at some of these comments because I wasn't even reading, bro. My bad, yo. Salute everybody. Wasn't he loved in the Niners locker room? I don't see him being a distraction. I don't either, bro. And that's a fact too, bro. Yo, whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to be? I would look, bro. We talking about football. Y'all don't, y'all want me to put my Hotep hat on, yo. Y'all, yeah. Look, we gonna talk about this football, man. Come on now, bro. Y'all want me to listen? I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. I talked to my bro. He said whenever I want, he gonna come on, yo. So I'm gonna have my bro Hotep Jesus come on. We gonna get into this while my brother Hotep come on, bro. Like real shit. And we want to talk about the politics, right? But right now we talk about that football, yo. Hotep's been told you. They said they want to take your Hotep. They want to take me to Hotep quarter cap. They were looking for you. Nah, I was at work. Why they taking me to Hotep court? Oh man. Fuck. Oh, whatever, man. I gotta look at the episode. I was at work last night. Wait, the same people mad about Cap kneeling about social justice, the same ones who turn a blind eye to police brutality, bro. Facts, bro. Say Hotep is the truth. Yeah, that's my brother, man. But look, yo, listen, man. Cannon Hotep, my brother, back in the place to be, man. But now, listen. So we're gonna get back to these OTAs, right? And yo, that's a fact. I'll never quit the Raiders, bro. Love the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? And it's something to me that's it's one of the great joys in my life being able to talk Raider football with all of y'all, man. So, you know, I had to get my fix. I'm like, damn, I ain't reach out to everybody, man. I got to get online, man, before I go to work. You know, F that, man. Yeah, guys, I'll specifically talk about the media trying to divide the Raiders as if they like a controversy in the locker room. Oh, no, Mike, I feel you, bro. Listen, bro, that's what the media is there for, right? But the thing about it is, if it takes one guy to divide a locker room, that locker room wasn't really strong to begin with. If this locker room can overcome what it overcame last year, they're gonna be fine no matter who comes in there, bro. It's sad after George Floyd, about 2 years to the day, Kaepernick is still viewed as a bad guy in the eyes of those who aren't affected. What number 7 is standing up for, bro? Listen, Eddie, we're gonna glaze over this one because we gotta make sure that we say this thing in context right here. We gotta say this in context, bro. See, listen. He said, "I'm proud of the Raiders for stepping up and giving Cap a chance. We all need a chance." And see, that's the only thing, bro. I don't want somebody to be blackballed for their beliefs. I just don't think that that's right. That's not what America's about. That ain't what America's about, bro. I'm sorry, man. You got some really fucked up foul people in this country, bro. As we saw this week. We got a lot of people out there that are doing the wrong things, right? And they've been given a second chance. You got people that win Oscars and are canonized, people that have done so many things in this world that are fucked up. And we give them a second chance. So I have no problem with the Raiders giving that man a second chance, bro. Colton Miller thoughts on Leatherwood gave me a different perspective of Leatherwood, especially saying how challengers switching from tackle to guard is vice versa. Yo, somebody drop my brother Hotep Jesus link in the chat, bro. Please, for his channel. But look, getting back to Alex Leatherwood, yo. Like Leatherwood, if you really look at it, right? They say Leatherwood was one of the worst tackles in the league, right, before being benched. But some context is kind of needed, man. I mean, bro, he faced off in week 1 against Joey Bosa. Then TJ Watt He had to face the Ravens and the Dolphins, two of the most blitz-heavy teams in football. So it was like a snowball effect, bro. This guy was a rookie, and this is how he comes into the National Football League, and then they just moved the guy. Listen, I think that is the main reason why we haven't gone out and got Williams. That is the main reason. And really, I think that they need to kick the tires on this kid. He's been working hard. So you see he got that dog in him, right? Right? He's coachable. He's a good kid. He's coachable. He works hard, man. See, the thing about it is that his footwork is a little bad and it needs to be corrected. That's all it is, man. That's all it is, man. He has a lot of talent, man. I don't think you got to worry about number 70, man. I think he's going to be a good tackle. I really do. I think Carmen is going to get him right, man. I really, really, really do, man. So what we got to do is we got to make sure that we put the proper work into this guy and not just cast him aside. Man, this guy is a first-round pick. This guy played at a very, very high level at Alabama. He played against some high-level competition. He's a high-level athlete. You have to allow this man the space to grow into his role. And guys, Alex Chacon, thank you for that. Colton Miller's career started off rough too. Now he's one of the better tackles in the league. You can't name 10 better left tackles. Well, maybe you can. Maybe Miller's like 9th or 10th in the league than Colton Miller. You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater, man. They didn't give him enough of a chance to grow into that role. And not for nothing, Big Daddy Murder, you're right. Tom Cable was hot trizash. Horrible even. Garbage. Maximus fact, Deshaun Watson got $230 million guaranteed in the middle of a sexual harassment lawsuit. And here we are divided by African Americans standing up. Bro, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Yo, and it's not just the fact that he was a number 1 pick. It's the fact that the boy got talent. The boy got talent. It is not just the fact that he's a number 1 pick. He's got talent. And guess what? If you have a guy that's a number 1 pick, it is better that you invest in this guy. You push everything. Like for me, I think that Alex Leatherwood could be an all-pro guard, right? But I would rather, and Andy said this, and I have to agree. My brother Andy, Mount Shilmore rep, Andy said something that was really, really insightful. He said, I would rather him be an above-average right tackle than a Pro Bowl guard. And Andy's right about that. Because it's the one thing that aren't growing on trees are really good right tackles. So this is how things shape up if you take Alex Leatherwood and you make him right tackle. It's great for the Raiders because you can take the other big fella that we had playing right tackle last year out of position, Brandon Parker, and you can make him the de facto backup left tackle because that is his best position. And Brandon Parker has talent as well. He's a young player. He could be developed as a great backup, right? Then we got Big Bam on the practice squad, a developmental player to when Colton Miller gets a little long in the tooth and it's time for him to go back around the dance floor for money. You can have him ready to plug right in. Just like really think about this. Think about this. So if you have Alex Leatherwood, boom, right tackle, good right tackle starter. You have our left tackle, Colton Miller, one of the better left tackles in football. Boom. You have Denzel Good. Bam, you plug him right in there. Matter of fact, you take Denzel Good, put him at right guard. You got Parham is going to beat out Simpson. That's no question, right? John Simpson, I think he's really strong. He's got a lot of talent, but he's a backup. Parham, boom, right there, left guard. Jermaine Illuminor is the backup right there at right guard and could play some tackle, some backup right tackle. Then, listen, you got to realize we drafted the kid out of Ohio State. Backup guard. And then at center, hey, Andre James, get on that G8 cycle. Get a little bigger and stronger, bro. We'll be ready to roll. Oh, man. Oh, let me stop, y'all. Yo. And, yo, you right about that. Andy, listen, let me tell you something. Andy is going to be the GOAT of this whole YouTube shit, man. I'm just putting it out there. I don't care what nobody say. Eventually, Andy's going to be the GOAT, bro. Jonathan Lamelli, what is the deal, man? The latest news on the Raiders, we going over it, Jonathan. I'm glad to see you pull up, man. So, yo, in OTAs, man, there's been a lot of things that have been going on. There's been a lot of things that's been going on. We have the fact that, you know, Alex Leatherwood is being developed. Players are being developed. The Raiders already have quarterbacks on the roster. They're thinking about upgrading and bringing in Colin Kaepernick. Now, is that an upgrade? We shall soon see, right? We also have the few players that were missing, right? You know, okay, running back Kenyon Drake was missing. Jonathan Hankins is still hurt. Big Vernon Butler's not out there. That's not good for him because, let me be honest with you, my brother Frank Polari pulling up from Sicily all the way from the great country of Italy, man. Thank you, my brother, for pulling up. Vernon Butler is not out there at OTAs. That is bad for Vernon Butler. We are very deep at defensive tackle, and to me, he's the first guy that'll get shown the door. Trayvon Mullen is going through his foot situation, and Tyreek Gillespie, man. Tyreek Gillespie, man, is such a he's such an anomaly because I haven't seen anything from Tyreek Gillespie, man. He's got to get out there on the field, y'all. They said Josh is, I think Josh is gonna be fine, man. And Kyle Holt, Dylan Parham, so much potential, a future superstar on offensive line. That's a factory right there, bro. I hope so, man. Hey, yo, and another thing, wait, and we didn't bring that up, but yeah, we actually mapped that out yesterday. Sultan, I appreciate that. Yeah, the Nate Hobbs thing was a typo, bro. Sebastian Gonzalez, that's right, bro. When they brought in Neil Farrell and they brought in Matthew Butler, I knew the writing could be on the wall, and because they're not going to get rid of Pecco and all of them other guys. Big Hank is our vet. They're not getting rid of Big Hank unless they go out and go get Sue or somebody like that. So Vernon Butler is a guy who's going to have an uphill battle making his roster. He's better make sure he gets his ass out there. Now, Josh didn't wear a helmet. He didn't participate in individual drills. I think it's just standard for Josh Jacobs to be limited during OTAs because he is injury prone. It's better, you know, for him to kind of, you know, get those mental reps. And he's a veteran. He'll be all right, man. The Raiders signed Tyler Lancaster too. And that's another reason why Vernon Butler could be out the door. I mean, Tyler Lancaster, you know, the big 6'3", 313-pound, you know, tackle. You know, he registered 110 tackles and 1.5 sacks throughout his 4 seasons with the Packers. So, like, he's primarily a run stopper. And we have a lot of run stoppers on our line, man. So I just want to see a guy that's more of a 3-tech that can get up the field. You know, the Raiders are already heavy on defensive linemen that fit their mold. And it'll probably be rough for Lancaster to make the roster. You know, but I think he has a leg up because they went out and brought him in later. So, you know, I kind of feel like if Vernon Butler was the kind of guy that they felt they were going to keep around, they wouldn't be fishing around for defensive tackles and drafting as many. Raider Ribs, my guy, what it is, man. What's up, yo? What's the deal, man? Wait, hold up. Hey, yo, so what happened? Okay, up in Canada, we're dealing with digging up grave sites from the residential First Nations school. So far, they found 230 children's skeletons. Oh my God. Oh, please. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh my God. That's terrible, bro. This day you were right. We are Sicilians, not Italians. Big difference. Yo, my brother, Raider Ribs, you staying solid, bro. That's all we can do, bro. Yo, man, rest in peace to all those people they found. That's crazy, bro. Steve Martinez, wasted. What position group are you least worried about, and what position group are you most worried about, and why? The position group I'm least worried about is wide receiver, of course, right? Look, we got Devontae Adams, man. We got Hunter Renfrow, bro. we done went out and brought in Keelan Cole, a guy I'm very, very, very high on, man. And we got a lot of young guys that can play the game, right? The position group I'm most worried about is defensive back. And look, I know we got Lockie I sent over there. I know we got Trayvon Mullen back there. You know, that's a definite. Duron Harmon is a starting level safety, right? And then we got Anthony Averett. He's a good young player. But after that, man, you got Amik Robinson still on this roster. You got Jonathan Abram, who can't cover anybody. He's pretty much a will linebacker and a box safety. And we don't have any depth. And we already had Trayvon Mullen down right now. So, you know, Nate Hobbs is what he is, man. He's a all-pro nickel corner, and we're set there. So we're set at nickel, right? We're set at free safety. We need a strong safety to back up Harmon, or somebody maybe to supplant him and put him as a backup role. And we need another defensive back or two. We need another corner or two, man. I'm very concerned about our defensive secondary. Now, Sean Donahue, I did not forget him. Now, and so, Amir, yeah, Keelan Cole is definitely going to be our Z. Keelan Cole is a beast, bro. He's going to feast, as my brother Al Chacon just said, on the opportunities to play next to a stud, an absolute stud in Devontae Adams, man. And an absolute stud in the slot. Man, I'm just thinking about it, man. I'm getting excited, bro. We got an absolute stud in the slot, man. So listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Yo, you gotta, hey, bro, peace out to you, bro. Peace out, yo, have a good 18, bro, out there in that golf course, brother. Yo, we still got Leaving and Teamer and Gillespie. Yo, and see, that's the thing. All three of them guys are question marks. I don't know whether or not those guys can, like, listen, Teamer's a good special teamer, right? But Dallin Leavitt, I don't know how the hell this guy is on the roster every year, man. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I don't know how this man is on the roster every single year, bro. It's time. Yo, they need to go out there and get some more DBs. It's time, bro. Wait, Hobbs isn't lifted as safeties anyway. Nah, yeah, bro. Hobbs, that was a mistake, bro. That was a typo. Hobbs is not going to be a safety. Hobbs isn't a safety, bro. I mean, if he was, he's a big kid. He's strong. He's a good tackler. He could play safety. I mean, playing nickel corner is a lot like playing safety sometimes. I mean, you got to keep the play kind of in front of you, right? So he could, but I want to see him right where he was last year. Like, I feel like if you got a guy that played at an all-pro level, why would you move him? It just doesn't really make any sense. Like, it's the same thing when we had LaMarcus Joyner. Like, why would John Gruden take a guy who made a Pro Bowl at strong safety and put him at nickel corner? That shit don't make any sense, bro. And Dallin Leavitt is a special teams guy, right? But, bro, he's not like even a great special teams guy. It's time to go out there and get some more defensive back. Tragedy to triumph. What is the deal, yo? Quentin Booker, thank you for the $5 super, bro. You heard it here first. Watch out for cornerback Sam Webb and Stanford Samuel. They may surprise and actually make this roster and be solid. Man, from your lips to God's ears. Listen, man, I am so here for that, yo. I'm so here for that. But yeah, you're right, man. Why pay this man bread for special? Like, bro, it's time for them to go out there. They don't have the luxury of not having guys that can go in there and play. Because the thing about it is, this shit is a war of attrition. It's a war of attrition, bro. The defensive line, yo, we don't have a stud on the defensive line as far as the defensive tackle room, but we got a shitload of them. And if one goes down, you put another one in there. It's a war of attrition. That is how you win in this league. It's having depth. Wasted. Are you and Doc's going to do a show together soon? Yeah, man, we should, bro. It's been rough this week. I've been busy. He's been busy. I've been working the mid shift. I did a favor for a friend. So I've been working, the mid shift at work. So when I come home, it's late and tired, and it's like it throws me off. I haven't worked the mid shift in like a year and a half, bro. So next week it'll be back to business as usual, and we'll get to rolling like we normally do. Excited. We on the news almost every day. How will anyone stop this offense? Listen, man, stranger things have happened, my brother. And the thing about that is this. We got to be able to stop people, bro. I'm not really worried about the offense, guys. I don't really talk about it a lot because even the mistakes that are made on the offensive line, a guy like Derek Carr makes up for that shit. People don't realize how much, when you do film breakdown, how much Derek Carr erases some of the mistakes that Andre James makes by getting rid of the football or throwing it away. Oh, new subscriber alert. My brother, Kid Murray, thank you for subscribing, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Yo, it's the race to 5Gs, man. I got to get up there, man. I got to get up there with the big boys, man. It's just, look, I just want the respect of the nation, man. It ain't, you know, that's all I want, man. My brother, Kid Murray, yo, appreciate you, my dog. Oh, that's dope, yo. Yo, so man, appreciate you, bro, for sending people over to your brother, man. Appreciate you. Eddie Willis, man, thank you for the super sticker, man, the $4.99 super, man. Appreciate that, dog. Yo, hopefully we're going to have a lot to talk about this time next week, man, because we talk about that June 1st stuff, man. And I'm ready. I'm ready and locked and loaded, man. I'm ready. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think the money that we're going to get June 1st is going to be for players that are already on his roster. They got to make sure that Hunter Renfrow is signed. You got to make sure Darren Waller gets signed before it gets crazy. I don't know if they can sign D. Waller, but let me ask you guys a question. Who to you, and I've asked this question before, if you can only have one, are you keeping Waller or are you keeping Renfrow? Everybody, for Waller, put a 1 in the chat. For your man, Hunter Renfrow, put a 2. Raider Riz, I got the respect down. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate that, dog. Yo, I guarantee we'll be ready. Our red zone offense will be better. I can guarantee our red zone defense will be better. And look how far we got last year in the playoffs. Here we come. Thank you. Oh, man, my brother Brent Childs, man, thank you for the 1999 super sticker, my dog. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. And yo, my brother, man. Nah, man, that was you got yourself over 1K, bro, from putting out that great content, man. Appreciate you, dog. Wait, so yo, Hunter, man, yo, the nation loves Hunter Renfrow, bro. Yo, Hunter Renfrow might be the most beloved Raider on the roster, yo. Yo, I would think that Hunter Renfrow is probably the most popular Raider right now, yo. I mean, am I wrong? Y'all love Hunter Renfrow, dog. Yo, but yo, Raider Ribs is right. I need them both, bro. I'm looking at the, like, look, y'all know. Oh, Ken Murray, thank you, bro. The Just Win podcast put me on this channel. Bless up, nation. Appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you for pulling up. And I appreciate you for being a member, man. I hope you stick around, dog. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Hunter Renfrow, I guess, man, for his hard work, the underdog, how he always come through in the clutch. I think Hunter Renfrow might be the most beloved Raider, yo. He just might, yo. He just freaking might, man. And he still got 100. Yo, see, that's that Mike Downs always coming with the Stone Cold Lead Pipe facts. It's because he still has a long career ahead of him, and he always gives 100%. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. And Hunter is a smart player. Yo, Sultan, you remember when Hunter Renfrow made that play on special teams against the Chargers, bro? Bro, that play just signified everything that guy's about, man. I'm a big Hunter Renfrow fan, bro. He's fearless, as Raider Purr says. He's a true Raider. He reminds me a lot of Freddie B, man. He reminds me a lot of Fred Biletnikoff, man. Too many clutch catches. He's kept us in too many games so far. Yet technically, would you say Waller? But Renfrow has saved us too many times. Yeah, he got our love, man, down pat, man. He crafty as hell, bro. Hunter Renfrow and Cole Beasley, scary thought. That is a scary thought, my brother. That's a scary thought. But you know what? We need to allocate our resources somewhere else, man. We need a defensive tackle, and we need corners, and we need another safety. We definitely do, man. We definitely do. I don't care what anybody says. We definitely do, man. Thick frame E. If he was 6'2", he'd be the best player in the NFL. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you think it'd be Cooper Kupp? Because, see, this is the thing. When they compare him to Cooper Kupp that y'all don't realize, one, Cooper Kupp is fast, man. He's a lot better athlete than people think. So, man, my brother, man, thank you. Much love, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, dog. Appreciate you. Yeah, I want to see where this Keelan Cole thing goes, man. I'm cool on Cole Beasley. If we get him, it's cool. Look, anything that's an improvement to any part or position on this team, I'm with. But to be quite honest with you, man, I really want to see an improvement on the defensive side of the ball. I really, really do. I'm cool on right tackle. I was a little worried about it, but you know what? If Carm Basile likes what he sees, what we got on this roster, they know what they're looking at. If anybody is great at grooming and filtering in depth at offensive tackle and not missing a beat, it's the Patriots. And the guy who was running that offense is here coaching our team now. And the guy who was coaching their, you know what I'm saying? Their offensive line is over here. He learned from Dante Scarnecchia, bro. I'm cool on it, bro. I'm cool on it, man. Cole is, listen, I hope Cole is much better than Zay, bro. Yeah, Paul Edgerton. I think that's a wrap. I don't think you're going to see Hunter Renfrow returning any kicks unless it's a dire need, man. It's a dire need, man. Yeah, but no, yo, listen. When we talk about the Raider Equinox, y'all got to get focused, man. We got to get focused on that defense because this team has got to face, based off of Pro Football Focus, and we're going to get into that. Pro Football Focus had ranked the top 5 quarterbacks in football. And from what they were saying, we got 5 of them. We got 2 of them in our division. I mean, what do y'all think about that, bro? They have Justin Herbert as the 5th ranked quarterback in the National Football League. I think it's a little premature. They got Patty Mahomes as 1, Rodgers is 2. I think they got Josh Allen at 3. They had Josh Allen at 3. I forgot who they had at 4. And they had Herbert, because that's the thing that was the thing that stuck out to me. I said, y'all got Justin Herbert at 5? That's a bit much, bro. That's a bit much. I think Justin Herbert is very, very good, but that is a bit much, man. Seriously, you know, and I think when people do all of these rankings and stuff, I don't really tune into it much because they're always going to show disrespect for our Raiders, right? The rankings and all of the talking heads and these articles and shit that's out there in the media really don't matter. It really doesn't matter, man, because what matters is what actually happens on the field, right? So I don't really worry about that stuff, but I just think that, yo, it's going to be such a great thing when we come and we win this division based off of the fact that 2 of the top 5 quarterbacks are in our division, supposedly. 55-man roster cuts, part of the overall game. Plenty of good players will be available. Hope we keep some cash. Could be 1 or 2 upgrades out there. Yo, Prophet, there's a lot of upgrades, right? But are those upgrades things that are going to bear fruit now, or are they going to look towards the future? I would tend to think that we have enough developmental players on this roster. It's time to bring in some vets. So you're right, man. Hopefully they do make some improvements, but it's got to be in that defensive secondary, man. And bringing in Ndamukong Suh helps the secondary as well because of the kind of pressure that he garners from straight up the middle. Nothing helps a defense better than pressure up the middle. We got a lot of run stoppers. I think we're going to be stout against the run, but this is a passing league, as we all know. We need somebody that's going to push that pocket into Patrick Mahomes' lap and make him try to get outside. And once he gets outside, we have 2 of the most agile, mobile, and hostile defensive ends in football. We got guys that can hunt. Wait, was it Burrow? Wait, I saw more people having Herbert over Burrow. Man, Burrow was much better than Herbert, bro. They're tweaking, bro. They're tweaking. But that is the reason why I really want Ndamukong Suh, because he'll help the whole defense, bro. He'll help Max and Chandler eat. He'll eat. He'll help against the run. He'll help against getting after the quarterback, and he'll help our secondary. 1,000 freaking %, man. Thick frame E. We don't need Beasley because we have Waller, not Cole. Waller is our other slot wide receiver. Adams and Waller on one side, Renfrow and Cole on the other. Fire. How did I come up with my name, Wasted Talent? Because I'm the kind of guy, man, if you knew me, I have a lot of different talents. You know what I mean? I have a lot of things that I'm good at. You know, I'm a guy, and not to pat myself on the back, but you had a lot of situations go on to where you couldn't always maximize that talent. Not to blame nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So just wasted talent, bro. And now hopefully I'm maximizing on one of my talents. Talking this rate of football, right? 156 in the chat, only 56 likes. Please hit that like button. And please, who's ever here who's not a subscriber, yo, I need for y'all to go hit that subscribe button, man. Trust me, if you want this rate of news, you got to get it from your brother Wasted, man. Join the Thick Frame Nation. Bold take. Two of the top two ranked teams, the Chargers and Chiefs, are going to finish third and fourth in our division. And I don't think Denver's going to finish over the Chargers. I'm not going to hold you, bro. I think, it's a big ask for Russell Wilson to come in here, come to a new team with a rookie head coach, and finish second in the division. I think that, Denver's going to play better. I think that we're no longer going to sweep the Broncos. I hope we do, but I don't think we are, because I think having a Hall of Fame quarterback on your roster wins you games you shouldn't. But I think the Denver Broncos will be like 9-7. I do. And I think the Chargers have so much talent on their roster that even if Bosa goes down and takes a siesta, or Matt goes down, I don't see both of them going down. So they're going to have that pass rush. They have a lot of talent on that team. J.C. Jackson, and you know what I mean? The safety and the receivers, and, they got Herbert. The only thing I think that's going to take the Chargers under is them having a very inexperienced, impulsive, and stupid head coach. I say this all the time on my show, that the coach of the Chargers situationally Staley might be one of the worst coaches I've ever seen. I think he's playing Madden. He's playing Madden, and he's playing with people's careers, and maybe he's learned, right? I think that he's smart schematically. He's a defensive-minded head coach. He's going to have a lot of pieces to play with, bro. But I think when it comes to those game-winning decisions, he always fucks up. And I think that is the reason why we will win this division. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs have reloaded right in our face. They reloaded, and they're going to be better than people think. But I just think this is our year, man. Frank Polari, I appreciate you. Wasted, you are very likable. Easy to see you have a good heart. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Eddie Willis, thank you, brother. Yo, man, I appreciate all the flowers, man. Appreciate y'all, bro. The Thick Frame. Thick Frame Nation, y'all. Y'all already know, man. Hey, Naaman, you didn't miss nothing, brother. You didn't miss nothing, man. We just out here shooting the shit, man. I'm about to get out of here pretty soon, bro. Honestly, Raider fans, we have to accept the fact our division is going to be a bloodbath. Mike Downs, listen, anybody that thinks that we're going to come in and march through the division, man, is wrong. But what I do know is that we are one of the most battle-tested teams in the division. We have some of the most continuity in the division. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs have been through a lot. They've won a Super Bowl. They've lost a Super Bowl. They go deep in the playoffs. But the Kansas City Chiefs have remade a lot of their roster right in our face. So you still have the quarterback and the coach. You still have Travis Kelce. They don't have that home run threat on the roster anymore. Tyreek Hill is a one-of-one, man. I used to get uncomfortable when they compared Henry Ruggs to Tyreek Hill, even though they have the same speed, and Henry Ruggs was developing and he was going to be his own player. But that's a one-of-one right there, bro. There are not a lot of Tyreek Hills running around in this world. And I think there's going to be some downside. I think that they didn't do enough on the defensive side of the ball to hang in some of these games. The only thing that I will say is this. What the Kansas City Chiefs did do is they improved their offensive line to protect Patty Mahomes, man, and that was smart. Eddie Willis, my Rushmore is welcome at the Accelerated Radio headquarters, just a stone's throw away from SoFi Stadium in California. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Wasted, for the time, info, and content. Much love, man. Salutations, my guys. Yo, rewatch the show, my brother. William Marchant, my guy, man, just chimed in. What's my take on Leatherwood at right tackle? I think that Alex Leatherwood should definitely get a shot at right tackle. I think Alex Leatherwood is a very talented young player. I think Alex Leatherwood got a raw deal, having to deal with TJ Watt and Bosa and the Ravens and the Dolphins, two of the highest blitzing defenses in football in his first 4 weeks in the league as a rookie, man. It was a trial by fire. And I think he's been working hard and he understands the speed of the game. And now they can put him back at his natural position, man. 9 or 10 wins could win this division. It's going to be a tough fight. Paul Edgerton, the difference is this. 9 or 10 wins can win this division, but I think that we will get more than that because we are so battle tested. And I don't think that this team is going to drop games that they shouldn't have dropped like last year. Like last year, we dropped that Redskin game. We dropped that Bear game. We probably shouldn't have dropped them games, right? So if everything kind of and another reason why I think we're going to be better is I think that if we split with the Chargers like we did last year, we split with the Broncos. I have a bold take. I think we're going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs both games. We're going to beat the Chiefs both games. Just you watch. We match up really well against them. We match up well against them now. Now, last year we didn't match up well against them, but now we do. Now Patrick Mahomes is not going to be able to make a lot of the off-schedule plays that he makes outside of the pocket because you have Chandler Jones on the other side. You don't have, and no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, to Yannick Ngakoue. Yannick Ngakoue is a really, really good football player. But Yannick Ngakoue had a problem with over pursuit, and Yannick Ngakoue isn't good in the run, and he's not good in run pursuit. So a lot of the times, Patrick Mahomes will get out of the pocket. He'd be running around. He make them off-schedule plays. I think the way that this defense is designed with Patrick Graham, and I saw some of the things he did, and he did a film breakdown on what he did with the Giants. I think the way Patrick Graham is going to run his defense and some of the players that we brought in, you're not going to see Travis Kelce feast the way he normally does. You're not going to have that 9 route down the field just open or that dump off to freaking Tyreek Hill where you dump it off to him 13 yards and he turns it into 70 or 80. You're not going to have that anymore. I think they're going to have to get a lot of them yards in the mud. And their running game hasn't really improved much as well. And we're really stout against the run. I think that we match up well against the Chiefs. And I know that everybody's going to be like, well, they kicked our ass last year. Guess what? This team is built to beat the Chiefs, if you haven't noticed. We will beat the Chiefs both games this year. Mike Downs, that's a bold take. Telling you right now, watch it. The Giants and the Commanders, that's a fact too, bro. If Tua tightens up, watch out for Miami this year. Maybe. Big Shane, my guy, ain't seen you in a while, man. What's up, brother? Can Abrams improve in coverage with this new staff, or is it a loss? Bro, Jonathan Abrams, his college coach said that he's a will linebacker. He's not a safety. His college coach said that. Jonathan Abrams wasn't good in college at coverage. So I don't see you. Listen, can anybody improve? Yeah. Is it likely? No. I don't see Jonathan Abrams doing his paradigm shift and just being this great coverage guy. I think what he does well, you have to take his skill set and use it for what it is. He's a great downfield guy. He can get after it. He can get downfield. He can get after the quarterback. He's great against the run. He's very, very aggressive. He's great out in the flats. You got to use him as that box safety and nothing else. Not having Hill take the top off the field really helps. It definitely does, man. Yo, and that's another thing. Patrick Graham is going to maximize a talent like Clelin Ferrell. Clelin Ferrell has a lot of talent. Everybody is sleeping on Clelin Ferrell, and Clelin Ferrell is my guy that I'm going to see that is going to get that 5th-year option. A lot of people think it's definitely going to be Josh Jacobs. I think it's going to be Clee. I think Abram might be going this year unless he gets something on the cheap. And I think being that we drafted so many running backs, if Zeus can even block and play up to the level that I think he can, I don't think they're going to be able to pay Josh Jacobs. I don't think they're going to be willing to pay Josh Jacobs because of the positional value and how much money he's going to want. And the fact that he's such a high draft pick at running back, they're not going to be able to give him peanuts. Running back is not something that I've ever seen the Patriots pay for. We're not the Patriots, but we do have people that used to run the Patriots, and we have to look at their tendencies over there. So a lot of people will say to me, hey, we're the Raiders, we ain't the Patriots. But guess what? The brain trust of the Patriots is over here with the Raiders. And the way they did things over there, it's not going to be exactly the same, but I'm going to tell you 80% of it's going to be the same. Big shame, bro. Yeah, man, be so many people in here normally. And yo, you gotta realize something with me, guys. When I don't comment, bro, I be so in my head to not forget the shit that I'm talking about that I forget to always look at the chat. So I gotta get better at that. Gotta get better at that, yo. Russ will have nightmares playing us twice a season. Oh yeah, he definitely will. But I think Russ will he'll get one. He'll get one. And they got such a great defense, man. They'll get one. Hopefully we can get two against them too, but I don't see that happening, right? Wait, hold on. Anthony Pavenzio, my guy, what's up, bro? I'm going to the last regular season game against Kansas City this year. That's dope, man. You know, I really wanted to go to the Steeler game, but it's on Christmas Eve, and it's gonna be freezing, bro. Like, look, I don't like going to football games when it's freezing. I fucking hate it. You know, I was at the Raider Jet game a couple of years ago, man, and it was only November, and it was like freezing rain, and we got our asses kicked because we took over Giant Stadium. The Raider fans, we were in there booing. That we booed the Jets when they came out in their own stadium. Jamal Adams came over because I was in the front row in the end zone, the corner of the end zone. They came over and he came over and pointed at us. He goes, "Oh yeah, oh yeah," and he commenced to lay in the fucking wood. And I never seen Sam Darnold play that well. I ain't never seen Sam Darnold play that well, man. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then my face was so cold, I thought I was getting facial paralysis. It was unbelievable. I hate going to cold games. I've been in games in the snow. I've been to playoff games in the cold. I went with my little brother. My brother's an Eagle fan. We went to go see the Giants versus the Eagles one year. He was like, come on, bro, go with me. We were fucking freezing, bro. Freezing. I'm cool on going to pitch, especially it's Christmas Eve. I'm not leaving my family to go to a football game, yo. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I'm not leaving unless I can bring them with me. I'm not that. To me, that's just super selfish of me. I'm not leaving my kids on Christmas Eve, man. Yo, my brother Naaman, it's all good, man. I enjoyed talking with you too, my brother. Bro, I thought I had Bell's palsy, Robert Pena. It was unbelievable. My face was freezing, bro. If somebody, it would have been like when Superman, one of Superman's when he got punched in the face. His face broke or some shit, man. Berserko said it was crazy, bro. Big shame. Brought a hot dog. By the time you get back, your seat will be a chili dog. Boo! Boo! Cal Hope, my guy, man. But look, yo. Yes, that is the game when we got blown out, bro. That is definitely the game we got blown out. Jamal Adams came out there. He was laying the wood, bro. We booed the shit out of the damn Jets in their own stadium. I was like, oh, we going to kick their ass. We were playing all right then, too. Oh, my God, yo. I never seen Sam Darnold play that well, man. The Broncos may have a great defense, but Carr shredded them last year. And their defense isn't as great as everybody thinks, man. Like, they miss Von Miller, bro. They miss Von Miller, and I think, you know, with Bradley Chubb, man, we got to see if he can stay healthy. We got to see if he can stay healthy, man. Because if he can't stay healthy, then there that goes too, right? So the Denver Broncos are much improved on defense, but they got a rookie head coach. They have Russell Wilson playing with players he never played with. So don't expect the you know, on paper, it looks like, oh, yeah, the Denver Broncos are going to be there. I think the Broncos are going to finish last in this division. That's just a factory. I think we're going to win the division. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Raider fan. It's our turn. It's our time. We're gonna beat the Chiefs, man. And that's a fact. They're gonna miss Vic Fangio, bro. That defense definitely won't be the same. Yo, look, you got probably 80% of the league running Vic Fangio's defense. Vic Fangio's not just some run-of-the-mill scrub defensive coordinator, bro. Vic Fangio is a brilliant football mind. There's a lot of defenses that are running his defense, bro. And like the official security for Mount Shieldmore, Raider Nation Unlimited said, the Raider Equinox is upon us, y'all. And you know what else is upon me, y'all? I got to get in that gym and I got to get to work, y'all. Much love to all of y'all. Love all of y'all for pulling up, man. I missed talking to y'all this week. Monday, we're going to be back at it. This weekend, we might be doing some stuff. I got to talk to the Mount Shieldmore brothers. I might come on tomorrow if I have some time, but I'm definitely going to be dropping some shorts because I want to get the channel back populated. I want to get back acquainted with Raider Nation. I've been slacking this week, man. Love all of y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up so early, man. Y'all make sure y'all pull up on your brother Wasted, 7 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. Pacific, Raider Nation Unlimited. Monday, we're going to have the post-June 1st cuts. It's going to be fire, y'all. Peace, man. Y'all have a great one, man. And if y'all tell a friend to tell a friend, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done it. You know what I mean? And then do me a favor in the comments. What I need to know in the comments, y'all, I have a question for you all. Who do you think the missing piece to this team is who's available in free agency? Wait, Van City, let me read your last comment before we pull off, because Van City is like another producer of the show. I got to find it, Van. Hold on, bro. I missed it. Wasted. Read my last comment. Boom. I'm pulling up, Van. I'm sorry, bro. You know your boy boomering out from time to time. We pulling up. Van City. I'm looking for that Canadian flag, bro. I don't see it, bro. Van, I had such the smoothest dismount. Okay. I was at a birthday party last night. I bet the wife of a couple $100 that we would finish above the Queefs in the West. She asked her husband if it was a good bet, and his response was, I don't know. That's what the hell I'm talking about. The equinox is upon us. Y'all, the play that we need, put it in the comments on YouTube after the video. Whoever is watching me on Twitter, please come over to the YouTube channel, hit that sub button. We need all. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Raider Nation Unlimited, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Love all y'all, man. Peace.